Hello, sunshines. I hope that you are doing well. I don't know if I've ever shared this before, but just to let you know, September is here, and that is the beginning of the busy season for me. School has started, and there is so much work for me to do. I do work with children, I'll just say that. But I just wanted to show the state of the garden, and the roses are out of control. They need some cutting back. Everything is overgrown. These cucumbers are about done. And I have to cut those back. But everything is not doing bad. It's just really overgrown. Tomatoes, I need to do some harvesting. These back here in this container are beets, and hopefully there's some beets in there. I'm gonna have to, pull all those out at some point. We have a burnt okra leaf. So, when you're not out in the garden for a few days, you really can see the difference. And normally, I found a little cucumber. Normally, I try to keep my garden well maintenance, but this is what happens when I get busy and I can't get out there. Things just have to wait. Look at this is Black Beauty eggplant. I'm going to have to come out and harvest those. They're getting huge. So things just have to wait. Some things will do fine. Sometimes things suffer, but I worked hard throughout the spring and summer. And so now that I'm in my busy season, I'll still continue to work hard, but some things have to wait. We have a ton of dahlias. The dahlias are blooming. They're going to bloom until the last frost. And so I'll keep collecting those. And then here are the plants in waiting. You guys, I thought those rose trees, well, I got another one. I thought they were going to bloom white, but they're yellow. It's almost time for us to go apple picking in the backyard. The apples are ready. My son actually took one down and tasted it. He was like, it was so good. So these planters are doing awesome. These are petunias that I cut back and we grew from seed, but I cut them all the way back. Look at how lovely they are now. The coleus is just really thriving. This whole front space still looks great to me. So pretty. Look at this pretty coleus. So yeah, I love it. Over here in this section, oh my gosh, the marigolds have totally taken over, and I've allowed them to. So you can't even see the cabbages that are down there. There are so many things growing. Look at the powdery mildew. I need to come out and cut those leaves off. This is, I believe it's like called, I don't know, Peter Pan, something like that squash. But I actually really like this squash. I actually cooked some tonight with zucchini. More marigolds, and there's plenty of vegetables mixed in these marigolds. But like I said, I just let them take over. This particular bed right here had carrots in it. Remember, some critter ate the carrots, and I just let the marigolds have at it. Look how pretty they are. They are so pretty, and I'm just loving that they're just giving me all these beautiful flowers right now. Need to deadhead these roses for sure. And so my garden is not always neat and clean. Look at these are summer squashes. I'm going to continue to let those grow. Look like something got to the vines. Totally forgot to harvest this broccoli and it went to flower. That's okay. The chickens will love it. Plenty of green beans to harvest. It is that time of the year. These green beans are thriving. The hydrangea row is looking okay, except for this one. It looks like it needs water. I'll come back and water that in. But everything else seems to be looking pretty okay. Yeah, considering. It looks like whatever critter it is still trying to dig around this garden bed, but it's not succeeding. Oh, this is a lipstick plant. Look how pretty that bloom is. And the nasturtiums are taking over this bed. Look at all of the nasturtiums. There are some flowers in there, but I guess I didn't catch any of the flowers on camera in this shot. I need to deadhead these roses. They were so gorgeous. And this is the bed that I've been taking some perennials out and planting up. I will continue to do that until the bed's totally empty. Yep, more deadheading needs to be done. for these roses, and these are doing well. The hibiscus are all bloomed out. The snapdragon are growing back. That's just some items there that I need to put away. More powdery mildew. And this right here, I was too short, so I couldn't show the height of it, but that's my big sunflower where some critter came and got the head of that too. It climbed up there, so interesting. But look what I spotted. Isn't that sunflower pretty? That sunflower is super pretty, but then look at the lungwort. The chickens decided to eat it, but I will say, I don't know if it was my laying hens or my meat birds, because my meat birds got out the other day and maybe they have got a hold of it. One lonely pumpkin growing on this vine. That is not surprising to me, because with pumpkins you can have a bunch of vines and don't get a ton of pumpkins. It happens all of the time. Yeah, look at the color coming in on the autumn joy sedum. That's going to be so pretty. Looks pretty. Look at this sunflower. Oh my gosh, that is so gorgeous. So although everything's not doing great, look at the beauty in the garden. I mean, everything's doing okay. It's not that it's doing bad. It's just that I have some cleaning to do. This Gabiosa, I planted it up with you all the other day and it just needed water. I'm so glad it bounced back. Need to cut this Black Eye Susan all the way back. aka Rebecca, whatever you want to call it. This right here, Wigelia, it is suffering, you guys. I did water it in, like I left the hose there for a slow drip. I'm gonna water it again. And then I cut back the lamb's ear, so that's why it doesn't look like nothing's there. And then still be I cut back some of that too. So this is the area we just did, but I need to come over here and do some watering to this area. That's the thing, when plants first go in, you need to keep watering them. And look what we have here, our first rose on this climbing rose. It's red. I can't wait to climb up that trellis. And everything over here is looking pretty good. These hydrangeas do look like they need some water, but soon everything's going to be dying back and all the things, but I'm going to come and give them some water. But overall, the garden is looking great. Some of my seedlings, they're struggling a little bit, that I had stuck in the ground. I think it was the monarch daisies, so we'll see what happens with those. But panning around, everything looks good. This climbing rose that blooms pink, it's growing. Gotta wait, but I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but my viburnum, I probably didn't get close enough. It's blooming again and it's just so pretty. And yes, the beehive is still there, but this area is just turned out nice. And some of those plants that I showed you all earlier actually are for this space, so I can't wait to get them in the ground with you all. But overall, this plant right here, and it begins with a P and I cannot think of it. They have one that blooms is pretty yellow, and then they have another one that blooms white, but this is so pretty. It's blooming again. I have two of them, but this one has been giving me blooms practically all summer. Something's definitely eaten these plants right here, but overall, like I said, everything is looking lovely. Yeah. And then as I swing over here to the wall garden, right here is, what did I put here? The Butlia. It's doing okay. It's surviving. Black Eye Susan needs to be cut back. I do have foxglove. The foxglove didn't bloom. Only one. I think it was the one that I planted last year. But the seedlings I put in the ground didn't bloom. That's okay. But look what did bloom. Again, reblooming. Delphinium. Isn't that pretty? Gorgeous. The phlox. Gorgeous. So lots of things just need some cutting back, and some garden maintenance is what I need to do. And what I wasn't expecting is this iris. I did not know that I had a reblooming iris. So that's exciting to see that rebloom, because all the irises in this section, I actually didn't get to enjoy any of the blooms, because once the stalk came up, something caused them to flop and they broke off. So I didn't get to enjoy them. And then this black eye Susan, we need to cut all these back, but I know that the birds really like those too. So yeah, overall in this area too, not everything's looking good. Not so bad. Yeah. What I am enjoying are the coneflowers that I'm hoping return next year. They are absolutely gorgeous. That pink is so striking to me. It's absolutely gorgeous. And so I really do hope that these coneflowers, along with the other ones I planted, will come back. So I have two of these beauties right here, and then two of a different kind. So I decided that I was going to go ahead and just water in this space again. Y'all pray for this Wigelia. I don't know what's going on with it, but I'm just going to water everything in, and hopefully that will help this area. Well, guys, I know this was a short one, but thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the like button. Remember to leave me a comment, because I will talk back. And if you haven't, please subscribe. If you haven't done any of those things, please consider. But if you have, thank you. Until next time, blessings. Bye.